everybody, it's Mike, aka That Reseller Guy. Today is Monday and I have a desk full of orders that I gotta get shipped out today. Got a lot of work today. I sold 23 items on eBay and 6 on Amazon over the weekend. The 6 on Amazon is quite a few for me over the weekend. Normally maybe 1 or 2 come in, but I had 6 and I sold some good stuff on Amazon. I sold some really cool, fun stuff on eBay. So yeah, let's slide over and let's get going on this one right away. Well, I had forgotten to plug in my microphone when I did that first part, so audio might be a little bit different for this part, hopefully a little bit better since I got the microphone plugged in. So yeah, let's get going. I got 6 orders from Amazon. First one here, I did not a whole video about this, but I did a video where this was the main theme of it, this Pigmania game. This sells really well. At the time, I think my title was, this game sells for $80 on Amazon. Well, after I did that video, there actually was a flood of these games on Amazon. So I had to price mine down just a little bit, and I went down to $59.99 plus shipping and got the sale. This is actually one of the nicest ones. You can see, actually, I went and shrink wrapped it just to make it look even nicer. And yeah, this is one of the nicest, cleanest boxes I've ever had on one of these. So really happy to get $60 for this game. Again, I paid just a couple dollars for it. Rarely are you going to see this game priced more than just a few bucks at a thrift store or estate sale. Next, we got this erector set, battery operated power tools. When I went in the store one day, they had this brand new and the little erector set brand new. So I went ahead and picked them up for just a few bucks a piece. This one here went for $24.99 plus shipping. We have a video game back here. This is one that I just picked up this weekend. It's for the GameCube. PN03 for product number 03, I guess is what it is. Never played this game. I had never had a GameCube before, so I don't know too many of the games from it. But looked this one up, and this one went really well. I think this was one of the ones that I paid $8 for. I think I paid $8 for each of the GameCube games, and this one sold for $57.99 plus shipping. We're going to go right down the list, or right down the stack, I guess. Now, this is just a regular puzzle. This is actually used. My wife and I put this together over the weekend. It was complete. I went out on Amazon and looked, and there was none in stock. So I went ahead and listed mine as used and verified complete. It sold within just a few hours for $19.99 plus shipping. So yeah, I always love it when we can buy a puzzle for like $2, put it together, and then resell it and make money on it still. So yeah, really cool that I got $20 for this. Lift this one up here. We got Catan Histories, and this one is Settlers of America Trails to Rails. I usually pick up all these Catan games when I find them. They generally sell pretty well. The regular base set doesn't sell for a lot, but they have a lot of expansions and stuff. So this is one of them here. Went through, made sure it was complete. There are a lot of small little parts in all these Catan games, so just make sure that they're all in there. If they're not complete, you can sell just the parts for decent money too. So that's another thought. You can break it apart and sell it for the individual pieces. This one here, I ended up getting $39.99 plus shipping. All right, how can I do this here? All right, this is one of these turntable AAA games. Yeah, you see me talk about this all the time, probably even more than the Pretty Princess games, but I've been finding a ton of these over the last couple months. I did just find another one the other day, and that was this one. It needed like a couple of the chips that come inside, because I think there's 50 of each color. You can see there's like silver and gold chips in there, and I think it was missing 2 chips. So I had those from another partial game that I got. The thing that you'll be missing the most is the playing cards, or at least a lot of times these cards are really beat up. So I like to put the AAA cards in there. I know you can just put a replacement deck. It all works the same, but I like having the AAA cards in there. It makes it complete. And this game here is, I think it's dated down here, yeah, 2000. So technically, I guess it's vintage because it's 20 years old. But I talk all the time that this game sells really well. On eBay, they go for about $20 less if you're going to sell them on eBay. So I prefer to sell mine on Amazon, obviously. And with this game, pretty consistently for this model, I get $59.99 plus shipping. So yeah, it is a big box. You're going to have to do some either Frankenboxing, or if you have some sort of big Amazon box, you can ship it out in. But yeah, $59.99 plus shipping for this AAA game. So keep on the lookout for those. All right, now for eBay. eBay, there's a lot of stuff here, and what you'll see actually is there are no baseball cards. There's no sports cards of any kind that I sold this weekend. So lots of cool, fun stuff. This is the kind of stuff I like. It's unique. It's toys, it's games, it's all kinds of stuff. So yeah, let's get going here. I'm going to go right down my list of stuff that sold recently to the stuff that sold Friday. That's just how, eBay has it there, so that's how I'm doing it. First, we got this autograph photo. This is Benito Santiago. Played with the Giants and some other teams back in the 90s mainly. Not an expensive photo. It went for $9.99 plus shipping. A bunch of these photos I picked up from a friend. He bought a collection, so I got them for like $3 a piece. Next, we sold a couple action figures here. Let me see. Sub-Zero is up first. So we sold Sub-Zero. These I just picked up at that estate sale this weekend. Picked up 5 different Mortal Kombat figures. These are made by Toy Island, and they are dated on the back 1996. I paid $8 a piece for them, and this was one of the better ones. It sold for $24.99 plus shipping, and it's actually being shipped up to Canada. So I'll use Pirate Ship, use Simple Export Rate, and yeah, it'll cost me probably, we'll say $10 or $12, somewhere in that range to send this up there. Next is this little stack of cards. This is from a game called Pirates. It's like sort of like a collectible card game, but you use ships and different pieces instead. It's called a collectible strategy game. So yeah, you punch out these ships. There's all the different parts. So yeah, I bought a couple different boxes that had a bunch of bulk ships and stuff like that in it. I think for the 2 boxes I paid about $6, so it was like $3 a piece. Knew that there was some value in here. Just listed them this weekend, and this is the first lot to sell. There's 13 different ships in here, and it went for $19.99 plus shipping. All right, here's another item that I picked up this weekend, this Patriots patch. This is actually for the Fan Club of Arizona. I really didn't know what to price it. I paid $1 for it, so it's not like I needed to price it super high. I put it out for $9.99 plus shipping. Just figured $10 was a pretty good price, and it sold quick. It sold within a day of me listing it, so happy to get this one, and yeah, $10 shipped, or $10 plus shipping. Next one is a game. This is a Game Boy Kirby's Dream Land. You got the game in the case and the instructions, just you don't have the original box. When I was at that sale, if you watched my video, I paid $8 for any loose game that wasn't priced. So yeah, I did pay $8 for this. I was just kind of grabbing some titles that I knew were okay. Didn't really look them up. Still made a few bucks on it. This one went for $12.99 plus shipping. Then we're going to go over to this other figure. This is the other one, Liu Kang. So if you're familiar with Mortal Kombat, you know these characters. Most of these are all new on the card. This one is actually probably one of the better cards. A lot of them had creases. This one does have like a crease on the corner there. But I just put in the description that there is wear on these cards to check all the pictures, make sure you know what you're getting. The sell-through rate is actually pretty good on these. I mean, there's more sold than there are available. So I knew that they would sell relatively quickly. I just didn't realize they'd sell within a day. This one here, again, I paid $8 for it, and it sold for $19.99 plus shipping. Next, we have another autograph photo. Try not to get the light on there. Oop, I got glare there. I got glare up here. I got to get this just in the right spot. So we got Eric Chavez here from the Oakland A's. Pretty popular player when he was playing in the late 90s into the 2000s, but not real expensive autograph. This one went for $9.99 plus shipping. All right, next we got this little keg that's sitting right here. This I found when I was up on vacation in Prescott. This is a Pirate Rum's barrel. So it's got a little clasp over here, and it opens up, and it would have had the little rum bottle in here. And I think it actually had some padding because you can see some like the glue remnants there. But I looked this up when I was thrifting up there and saw that these sell pretty good. And again, the sell-through rate was really good. There was only a few available. Picked it up for a few bucks, and I ended up getting $19.99 plus shipping. All right, I know you've been waiting for this Philly Fanatic one back here. Yeah, this is the mascot for the Phillies, the Philly Fanatic. He autographed it, or maybe the guy that plays the Philly Fanatic autographed it. Bought this as part of a collection from a friend, and this one went for $12.99 plus shipping. And it is actually just bigger than an 8x10, but luckily I had one random rigid holder like this that I can ship it out in, so it makes it a little easier on me. Move a couple things around so we can see the next item. It's this here. It's this Arizona Vandals license plate. Now this is a thick, heavy, just like a regular license plate, but I think this was made for a team. There's a team called the Mesa Vandals. I don't even know exactly what sport they played. I was trying to do some research on this because this color scheme I couldn't find anywhere for Arizona that they ever made one like this. So I still went ahead and put it out, and I believe the price was $19.99 plus shipping, and of course it is staying here in Arizona. Next item is this Warsteiner boot. I believe it's just made of thick plastic. I don't think it's glass. Yep, that's plastic sound. Again, I found this at a thrift store just for a few dollars, and it was really the only reason I picked it up. It was like $3.49, then after coupon, you're paying less than $3. And again, I looked through, and the sell-through rate was pretty good on these. I was surprised. A lot of like glassware and stuff like that doesn't sell too well, but these did, and I had the original box. So I went and picked it up, and it went for $19.99 plus shipping. All right, the next item I have is actually in this big box right here. It's already boxed up, and the reason why is because I actually sold this item before a couple months ago, and it was to a buyer in the Virgin Islands. Now, Virgin Islands is considered part of the U.S., but it's expensive to ship there. So it would have cost me like $70 to send this there, more than what I charged her for the item and shipping. So she agreed, along with me, just to go ahead and cancel this order. So I still have it boxed up. I had it out in the garage that way. I just need to open it up, take out her invoice, and put the new invoice in there. And it's going to someone up in Washington this time, so it's going to be a little cheaper to ship. This one here, it sold for, I lost my price. Okay, $40 plus shipping, and I put in calculated shipping after that error on that last one. So for bigger items, I'm going to need to start maybe boxing them up ahead of time, make sure I don't have any Virgin Island errors like I did then. So again, $40 plus, I think they paid like $24 or $26 plus shipping. All right, going back up to the desk, sold this Miami Dolphins mini helmet. It's amazing how many of these helmets I find in thrift stores for like $1 or $2. This one's actually an older one, so you got the older Miami logo, and I'm not sure this is the same face mask they use anymore. This is a Rydell one, kind of the standard foam inside. Just kind of a cool helmet, and this one went for $15.99 plus shipping. And that's generally the range you're going to get for one out of the box, right around that $15, unless you get one that's rare for some reason. But if you find them brand new in the box, they sell for $20, $25. So to get $15.99 plus shipping for a new one or a used one, it's pretty good. All right, this is an item that I really liked. This is a vintage George Brett wiffle ball. This one here did take quite a while to sell. I've probably had it in my store for close to a year. I did end up getting $24.99 with free shipping. Right next to that is a real baseball. This one is autographed by a player named Bob Lemon. He played back in probably the 60s, maybe earlier. So it is autographed. It's got a COA here. I paid to get this authenticated by JSA. Part of a collection that I picked up from a relative. So didn't have too much in the ball. Figured I'd go ahead and get it authenticated for the $10. And it wasn't selling, so I sent out an offer over the weekend for $32 with free shipping, and they accepted. Come around the corner over here, get Scarface out of the way. We're getting to him next, or soon. Here we got Amadeus. This is a brand new sealed DVD that I picked up and was actually surprised that it was worth what it was. The store had them priced for just a couple bucks, and it sold for $17.99 with free shipping. Now we can do Scarface. This is a game for the PSP. Again, it was at this sale over the weekend that I picked it up. Had it listed on Amazon for quite a bit more, but unfortunately it sold on eBay first. It went for $14.99 plus shipping. We have a hockey jersey here. This is a youth one for the Tampa Bay Lightning. It's a vintage Coho jersey, and the player on the back, see if I can get this flipped around. Bonus points to those of you that can pronounce that name. It's Khabib Bulin, Nikolai. He played for the Coyotes out here for a little while, so that's the only reason I know. Had this in my store for like $40 because his stuff does sell pretty well. It is a nice jersey, but it just wasn't moving. So I sent out an offer over the weekend for $25 plus shipping, and they accepted. All right, we're getting close. We're getting down to those last few items here. This is another item that sold via sale. I bought this hat probably 2 years ago, if not more. Bought a whole collection of these hats. These are vintage sports specialties hats. I had just about every team at one point and had this price really high originally. It just wasn't moving. I've sent out offer after offer for like $35 and $40. Nobody was accepting. Finally, this weekend, somebody sent me an offer of $30 with free shipping, and I went ahead and took it. I still got a couple more of these hats, and I've been actually really surprised that it's taken as long to sell these. Because next up, we have this airplane. This is the Southwest Boeing 737 Nevada 1 plane. So got sort of like the colors of the flag of Nevada. You still got the Southwest tail on it. Picked up 3 of these at an estate sale a few weeks ago, and I think they were $5 or $7, somewhere in that range. But it sold for $19.99 plus shipping. All right, the last one of the video games that I sold. This is just a little cartridge for the Game Boy Advance, and this is Sonic Advance 3. Again, I paid $8 for this because I was just kind of grabbing all the Sonic and Mario titles. This one sold for $12.99 plus shipping. So yeah, I still do make a few bucks on it, and it turned quick. So, you know, I wouldn't say pay $8 for these all the time, but because I was buying so many and in buy mode, I went ahead and grabbed it. Ooh, here's another item that's been listed for a long time. This little bag of Scrabble letter tiles. Now these are all black and the maroon ones, and I think the black is from like the Diamond Edition, and these maroon are from like the turntable editions. I bought a couple that weren't complete, so I went ahead and just threw all the letters in a bag, and it took a long time to sell. Scrabble letters don't sell as well as they used to. This bag of 300 though, I ended up getting $22 with free shipping, and it's actually going to somebody here in Arizona, so it's going to ship out pretty cheap. All right, we made it. We made it to the last item. This is one of these little mini Simpson helmets that I bought while I was up in Prescott on vacation. This one is the David Green Cat for Caterpillar, I believe is what it is. These are really cool. If you're a NASCAR fan, I would much rather collect stuff like this than a trading card. So I understand why the NASCAR cards don't sell too well, and cool stuff like this does. So I paid, they were marked $3.49. So again, with my coupon, I'm paying under $3 a piece for these. It sold for $12.99 plus shipping. All right, yeah, that's a lot of stuff. I got to get to work. Let's slide over and get this video finished. All right, that was a lot of stuff we went through. Again, most of this stuff is going to be relatively easy to ship from eBay. Some of the Amazon stuff is going to take me a little bit longer because it's bigger items. But still, overall, I'm really happy with the sales. I'm really happy with what sold and the quick turnaround time on a lot of the stuff that I bought just this weekend. All those video games and stuff. I've sold about I think it's about $500 in games and toys that I bought at that estate sale this weekend. I spent about $800 total between the 2 days that I went. So to get $500 of it back already is really, really good. Now, if you're the one in Kentucky that sent this to me, I got the video coming up where I'm going to show this off. So don't worry, I got it, and I'll be showing it soon. All right, that's everything I got for today. Please give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite item was that I sold today. Maybe you picked up something cool this weekend. You can tell me about it down in the comments. If you're new, this is your first or second time here, please hit that subscribe button down below. Help support the channel. All right, that's everything I got. Thanks for watching. See you next time.